Hey everyone, Buddha here, gonna bring you another series of cast from the NASL tournament. This is the final games. It is TSLPuma versus oGsMC, and as I said, this is the finals. It is a best of 7 match, and these players have been through hell to get to this point. I don't know if you know, but good luck, have fun, Obama, says Puma. But these guys have played for so long in the NASL. This tournament has been going on forever. I think it lasted like 2 or 3 months, from all the exhibition matches to this finals to all the brackets everywhere. It was just so long, and finally we have the finals. MC saying pause please, apparently maybe some lag if he is playing from Korea, that is very possible. And the finals for the next 7 matches will be a PVT. So Puma are yellow Terran and oGsMC are red Protoss. MC, of course, if you don't know, has already won 2 GSL titles. He is now running for the NASL title. And MC is the guy who said quite convincingly that he was gonna win every single foreigner tournament out there. So he really thinks that the GSL was the top of the tournament. It was the most, the hardest to win. He won it twice, so he is very confident that he will win this. Puma, unfortunately, we haven't seen it play that much in the big tournaments. He is fairly local, I should say. He doesn't go to the GSL. He doesn't really participate in the international tournaments, but he is a very, very solid player from Team TSL. He's now getting his his gas just after his barracks. Meanwhile, MC is getting his own assimilator with his barracks and throwing down his cybernetics core. Meanwhile, Puma is actually getting his Orbital Command. And so very standard play here on Metalopolis. This is the MLG version, or the NASL version, I guess, because it has the supply depot on the bottom of the ramp, preventing a 3-pylon wall off or some bunker rushes or walls off in this map. Usually most useful for Zerg. Unfortunately, we won't see any of that in these series. Now I am also casting these live, so by the way, all you YouTube viewers, if you want to follow me live, just go on justin.tv/BuddhaZerg and follow me there to get notified when I go live. I now have 22 loyal followers that will follow me live. Unfortunately today I only have a single viewer for now. Hopefully this will go up. And my YouTube channel is dangerously approaching the 10,000 views. That is awesome. So thanks for all you guys who actually watch. And Puma hiding a factory at the back of his base. Not going to be scouting just yet. He is actually going to use it to scout. He is going to see this pylon, and really a command center already going up for Puma. So he feels very safe behind this. And he will use this factory to, I think he actually wanted to land down here, and he is going to land and start building Hellions in the base of MC. And this is really, really weird by Puma. I've never actually seen a factory lift off and start producing in the opponent base, but MC with this pylon will spot it very fast. But there is only 1 Zealot, 1 Stalker, and 1 Sentry. They should be able to actually kill this Hellion fairly quickly when it pops out. This Hellion really has to run away for its life, because it will be shot down if he's not careful. He is just stuttering in the mineral line and gets picked off with absolutely no damage. This factory will have to lift off and go back home, because no way it's going to produce anything else. There it goes, it does lift off and is eventually going to go back home. Phoenix is being produced from this target. At least Puma got that out of the factory. He knows that Starport is on its way, and that did enable him to actually get a command center up. Now a couple of Marines in the base of Puma gonna be able to make this single Phoenix run away, and this is a particular choice by MC. Actually, Phoenixes aren't too effective against Terran because of the sheer number the Marines that Terran can actually produce. It is very hard to actually do any damage because you can't really lift off every single Marine. Unlike the Zergs, well, you just lift off the Queens and the Hydras, and Phoenixes can be very effective. You usually see Void Rays actually coming out from Protoss players against Terran. Puma now getting his second gas, mining from it, using this second orbital command exclusively for mules and SCVs, not going to lift it up and go through his natural expansion just yet. Meanwhile, MC is actually building his own natural expansion, mining from 2 gases, getting a forge for those later game upgrades, and still producing Phoenixes. You can see that there are already 4 Phoenixes on the field, or Phoenix. Apparently people call them Phoenix in plural form, and MC is still producing Phoenixes. This is a very weird choice actually, because you really need a lot of Phoenixes to do a lot of damage. You can always harass these mineral lines, but I mean, a few turrets can completely shut everything down, as well as Vikings. They're quite good against Phoenixes, even though they do not count as armored. They can outrange them. So it's very hard for the Phoenixes to actually get a good angle of attack, and they are going to spawn this expansion going up. If he's not careful, MC might lose some Phoenixes and taking minimal hull damage here. So great control by MC. He is going to wait for those shield to regen. 1 Phoenix taking about half of his health points up damage. Gonna keep harassing these mules, so good choice, but 1 Phoenix does go down, so he really has to be careful, because these Phoenixes are not cheap and they have to do a lot of damage to actually pay for themselves, because right now they have only gotten map control, which is kind of good because MC got his expansion up very soon and without any kind of harassment. And I'm curious to see the harvester count tab. We see 36 harvesters, 231 harvesters for the Terran player. With those mules, he will be ahead in income, at least for a bit, and Puma deciding this is enough. He decides to push out here. Stim is not done. He does have combat shields though, so those Marines a bit more robust to the Zealots and Stalker hits. And this is actually a scary army. With these sentries though, MC should be able to actually block off his natural expansion. Of course, Puma could still elevator up here in the main base and do quite some damage, at least pick off maybe 1 pylon. No, he decides to actually go back, because that is one scary army with a lot of force fields saved up by MC. MC is known for his great force field controls. If you remember, if you did watch that first GSL Finals that he won, he had the most amazing force field controls. It looked completely imbalanced. It was just horrible for every player that would face him. It was something to see. Really, you have never seen those force fields that good. Puma feeling a bit under pressure here, gonna throw down a bunker just to be safe at the front.